Okay, next we have skid plates. You don't need these, you know, you can just run it as is, you know, but I just wanted skid plates, man. I don't want the sachet to get all messed up. You know what I'm saying? I will be doing a wrap on the bottom end top, but again, these come recommended from my man Botagel, and look at this, man. This is just ridiculous, man, isn't it? And the weight, man, oh man, this is heavy, bro. This is like another sachet. Simple as that. Look how thick it is. Stainless steel, and it's heavy, blood. It's heavy. I might have overdone it on this. I'm not gonna lie. I might have overdone it, but hell, I'm gonna put it on, man. This is gonna be a basher. You know, I'm gonna bash around with this, so I don't have much worries. That can just stay there. I'm not gonna put this on top of all of this, man. It might crush something. That's not that. Comes with screws. I think these are gonna be longer ones, because obviously you've got, I don't know how thick this is. I did measure it, I forgot, but this is sick, man. It's probably the same. It's probably a 5 mil, so it's, you know, you're gonna need longer screws, so they can go there, and time them both to wrap it separately, you know. That's a good thing. So yeah, I got this because of this bit here. This bit, this is where the plastic front bumper joins to that bit, basically that bit there at the front. So the plastic bumper is gonna go and screw into there, so it's like a weak spot, but this bad boy comes over and wraps all the way around, so you've got like a serious protection there. Your bumper ain't gonna just fling off when you crash into something, you know. And again, it's thick. It's got proper weight to it, man. This is heavy, you know. It's probably overkill, but better overkill than, you know. But this is really good. I like this. Banging. So that's that. Tires. You gotta have tires, man. You know, and after thinking, there's a lot of tires out there, man, innit? For Losi 5ives, Baja 5Bs. There's many tires you can choose from, but these are the tires I went with. They're the trencher, but yeah, they're the trencher style. And in the UK, man, again, it's really where it's, you know, you need decent tires, and they feel good, man. They feel really like, you know, they're not really tough, but they're not soft either. They're just in between. They're a nice medium, I think. So I think I made the right choice with it. And they come the X2 Poison rims. This is King Motor, actually. King Motor Racing. Tire, the rim, everything. It's is it Poison? I think it's Poison rims, and they call these tires, I think, the Pioneer or something. Yeah, here we go. It's right there. Bloody hell. Read the writing, dude. Yeah, their size is 170 by 80. These are the Baja 5B rears. So I'm going to be doing all four. So 1, 2, same again. They feel solid. The foams feel nice inside. They don't feel really soft or like over hard or anything. So last but not least, yeah, I like to, this is something, I have like a weird thing about like smells and stuff. So I'll put this, like, I'll put these tires, when I first got them, I did put them like in the kitchen. So every time I walk past it, I can smell the tires. It just, I love that smell. Fresh new tires, man. That's something about the smell of tires. And they look really, I have to say, man, look, they look really nice. like it's consistent. There's no like hanky panky, you know. Okay. Last but not least, we have the engine. The Rowan 45. I've had this sealed up for a while. Basically, what can I say about this engine, man? This engine is a very controversial engine. People love it, some people hate it, some people don't know what the hell to do with it, you know. So I've had this on display. Actually, I put it in a display cabinet for it's coming up to a year I've had this like this. But yeah, and as you can see, I've been hard at work to do the exhaust. It was not easy, man, and I'm not gonna lie, this was very, very difficult. You know, doing these bends with this header was a mission. It was a mission and a half. Just made a little mark there just to help myself. This bracket came with the pipe that I want to run with this, but the header doesn't fit. The Rowan 45, it has a huge exhaust, alright, coming out. Oh, as of yet, nobody makes a pipe for the Rowan 45, okay? So this is my own crazy bushcraft idea that I came up with to overcome the problem, man, in it, because I wanted to try this engine out and see what it can do, you know. Exhaust header for basically two-stroke planes, you know. There's no other way. It is stainless steel. This is the engine like numbers. That's all I can tell you guys about this header. Okay, it doesn't come with these bends like this, the weird bends I've done. It comes with, it just comes straight. It's just a L bend basically. It just comes out through here, and it goes round and straight. Basically, it's, you know, for two-stroke planes basically. So not for a two-stroke car. However, I'm gonna make it work, you know. People are complaining, oh, you know, there's no point buying the Rowan 45 because there's no pipe and you can't run it properly. And well, I'm gonna run it, man, like this. Do you know what I'm saying? It's the perfect size, brother. It's a millimeter off, like from the exhaust port and the manifold, exhaust manifold. It's like a millimeter. So I can go in there manually, grind that down, and it'll be perfect. There'll be no, you know, distortions in the flow, hopefully. This header is for the engine number is DLE triple one or a DA 120. Okay, so these are the engines for, I'm not familiar with airplane engines. Do you know what I'm saying? I do fly now and again. I'd say fly. I crash now and again. The main thing is when you're buying headers, what you gotta do, especially like for the Rowan 45, you gotta make sure this and this bolt, they match. It's the same. Okay, so I've measured it many times and I've ordered this. The spacing on the exhaust manifold is 41 millimeters. Okay, that's what it said on the ad. And the spacing for the screws on the head is 40. And as you can see, I'll bring you in guys closer. You can see there's a tiny bit of space left over. Okay, that should be fine. Once you put the gasket on and everything, it should be perfect. Yeah, I've had all of this out. I had to take this switch out basically. I had to take this stop engine switch out. I'm gonna be putting in a kill switch. Well, you have to, man. Come on. With all of this running around, you know what I'm saying? Can you imagine this guy and hitting someone or something? It's gonna be carnage, bro. So yeah, the only thing I have reservations about is this bad boy. What's this? It's very generic and super easy starter. But that's not my point. My point is I like the handle. It's got a nice little, you know, solid and get a solid grip on it. The only thing I don't like about this is there's no air vents, bro. There's no air holes. How the hell? These are like two-stroke. The air-cooled engines, and this sucks in air like the flywheel. It sucks in air. So where is it gonna be sucking air in from, man? There's no like. I have seen people drilling it, like making holes here, okay, but then all the dust and everything gets in and then it just blocks everything up. You know what I'm saying? So you can't get outerwears for this. There's no outerwears for, you know, Rover 45 pull start. You know, don't exist. And to make one is gonna be a headache, and well, it's not gonna be that hard, man, making a thingy. But where do you put the holes? Where you can look at it? It's completely jam packed in there. There's hardly any space. Like, you know, probably like, I don't know, maybe 2-3 mil on each side, and it goes all the way back. So it's like here that there's no space in it. It's proper crammed in. I don't really know. You know, I'll run it. I don't know how long I'm gonna run this, but there has to be a better option out there, man, in it for, you know. It's an air-cooled engine, man. You cut the air, you're gonna be overheating your engine. You're gonna have problems basically of heat issues, man. So I don't really want that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a newbie, man. I don't want problems. I don't want to go out and have problems, overheating problems. I ain't gonna I'll probably blow the whole thing up before I even knew that I had a, you know, heat issue. You know, I could have gone for a G320 or something, but I thought, hell, man, let's try something different. You know, everybody's got one of those. So the Rover 45, and a lot of people are, some people are like, it's got really good performance, and some people are like, you can't get an exhaust pipe, blah blah blah. So I've sort of dealt with it, you know, just used my brain a little bit and just shop around, and I've come up with this. So, and it's perfect, bro. I don't even have to, like, inside here, I don't have to even, it's minimal. It's like a millimeter difference from the exhaust port on the head and the exhaust manifold. It's like a millimeter difference. So obviously I'll go into detail with that when I, you know, do the build and do the final finishing. But I have fitted this pipe on the sachet, and I've measured it out, and here we go. Let's just do the pipe, man. Okay, leave that there. This, I've got doubts about this. Never mind. Again, GTB Racing, I was, you know, impressed with their stuff, man, in it. So I thought, hell, this was on sale. Got it for a very reasonable price. I wanted to throw in a pipe. Like on an RTR, you get them canisters, like it's basically just a box, and it just gets rid of the exhaust. It just spits it out. That's the weird thing about it, man. How the hell you're gonna have that can there, and it's just gonna spit out everything into your sachet, all over your battery box and your servo, and I'm sorry, man, I don't want to deal with that. But I wanted to throw in basically exhaust pipe, any sort of exhaust. And would you believe it? Little letdown. I'm not gonna lie. Take you straight to the problem. People can probably see it already. Here, you see this? You see that? You see? There's no weld there. There's no nothing there. It's just welding that just dripped over there, and nobody bothered to remove it or do anything with it. They just chromed over it, bro. So GTB, come on, man. You almost had a perfect score with me, but this is something that spoiled it. Okay, obviously it's not their fault. It's probably a Friday, man. I'm not lying. It's probably a Friday, and the guy was like, "No, man, I'll be doing this all day. Let me just bang this out and get out of it." He probably saw it and, "Oh, leave it, man. Forget about it." But yeah, this is the header. It comes. It does not fit. Because this was not made for a Rover 45. This was made for a 29cc basically engine. And if you look closely, this section of the pipe from here to there is smaller. Then it gets a little bit bigger. It gets a little bit bigger here, and then it goes all the way here to 25 mil. As you can see here, this is the header. It's tiny. It's tiny as hell. So that if you put one screw in one side, there's like, it's still, it goes all the way past this bit, okay, and it's still, there's like a little gap. You can see the exhaust port basically on the head. So this is a no-no, but that's my point. I knew it wasn't gonna fit, you know. That's why I got this. I thought, you know what, I'll get it, you know, and I'll make something out of it. So this I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna chuck it away. If I get a 29 in the future, I can use it. I can use this pipe or whatever, man, innit? It's not going in the bin. And it comes with accessories. It comes with all the screws and bits to fit it in. It doesn't fit the way it's supposed to, because obviously I've changed up shit. You know what I'm saying? I've got this funky header here that I have to make work with this pipe basically. Okay, but I wanted, this is, yeah, it might be a little bit of work, but it's better than the canister, man. It's better than all the exhaust oils and fumes going into my sachet in it all over the battery box. Come on, man. You know, and it comes with these rubber grommets on here. There's one for this side as well. I had to make a extra hole here. Like, there's two ways you can, but it doesn't fit anyway. I can only use this bolt that goes into the engine there, and I've modified this bracket. This bracket is not supposed to go like that on there. I've sort of flipped it up, but when I put everything together I'll explain it better. But I'm going to use this pipe with that header on the Losi 5ive. See, it comes with, like, you know, this I had to make myself. So this is going to go on the bottom on the sachet. It's basically a Z-bend. It's just a Z-bend I made. So this will be basically, instead of, there's a bit, where is it, man? There's a spacer here. It's like a really long spacer. This spacer here, this one here. Now this goes through there and it bolts onto the engine. But because I've got so much different stuff, this doesn't fit. So I'm gonna have to use this. I've made my own bracket. I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna obviously make it work. And I forgot this actually. This is the carburetor it comes with. This is a, what is this? A Wobro 1191, I think. Yeah. You go Wobro 1191. Nobody's heard of this carburetor, bro. Nobody knows anything about it, you know. So this is my first ever carburetor, bruv. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know anything about this either. However, build quality looks alright. There's nothing funky about it. You know what I'm saying? It's a carburetor, man. What can I say? That'll be interesting to see how it performs, and if not, you can always, you know, always upgrade it, you know. So we shall see how this works out, but I think this should be fine, man, innit? You know. So we'll see, we shall see. I probably will upgrade the carburetor, but not for now. I'm gonna run this, you know. Why not run it? And this is the intake manifold you get. It's a very creamy, browny, plasticky, whatever. But I'll run it. I'm gonna run it and see. But a lot of people complain about these because they sort of crack. I will be running this. Probably try something else later on, but I will be running this for now. So intake manifold, carburetor, got all your exhaust bits, and what else? Okay. So air filter. I just want a complete different direction, man. These are basically, this is a dirt bike air filter. The only thing you have to make sure is your velocity stack, whichever one you get. This is the one I've chosen. It's nicely polished. It's right, man. It's overall it's a really short one. It's a nice and short one, so there's not gonna be much delay, mate. Straight in, and there's a nice little step as well here. And well, yeah, man. Overall, and it's perfect match. Like, show you guys quickly. You see, perfect. There's no. You see, it's when you line up the screws, it's absolutely perfect. There's no, you won't have to drill this or anything. Just go straight on. Don't have to worry about, it doesn't line up and air's hitting a wall and stuff like that. You don't have to worry about it. That's the velocity stack I've gone with, just make sure you get the spacing right. But this fits perfectly, nice and tight, perfect. That's the velocity stack I'm going with. It does come with a choke plate, but I don't think I'm gonna be using this one. You put this there, and it's sort of, you see, sort of hinges like that. But there's so much gap like around here and here. It's definitely gonna leak or something, man. Or I'm saying dirt's gonna get in. Just don't want the headache. So we'll not be using this choke plate, but we'll be using this. Comes with nice bolts. So yeah, not bad. It was cheap as well, man. Otherwise, they're basically, I got two because they were so cheap, man. Like, you get two for the price of one outerwear, real outerwear. So first of all, I didn't know if this was gonna fit. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to get outerwears and then say, oh shit, it doesn't fit. You know what I'm saying? They want to spend outerwears, they're about 25 quid in the UK. Depends on where you buy them, but the average they're about 25 quid. I didn't want to spend 50 quid and find out that it doesn't fit. You know what I'm saying? But these were on sale, got a banging price on them, and I couldn't say no. So I got a black one and a red one. I'll see which one I use, but outerwears, and I've got my DDM outerwears for my crankcase. I wanted to do a high flow kit. So this is 6-star fuel line. This is for like planes, basically 2-stroke plane gas. It's rated for gas, so it's alright. Or petrol, or petroleum, whichever you prefer. They got thick walls and they're like, nice and strong. I think this should be good. So high flow kit, I'll just make my own. So this is the fuel line I'm gonna be using. Obviously 5th scale, I think you do need some tools, man, innit? This is it's not a tool, but it's a sort of tool. This is basically the no spill. Both he sold it to me, man. No smell. I don't want no smell, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna be keeping it in the house, I don't want no bleeding smell. Do you know what I'm saying? Coming out. So, and I have to say, man, the build quality of these are really good. I got this from eBay, and it was 3-4 times more as a normal petrol can. That's all I'm gonna say. But this stuff is extra. What I'm gonna show you now. So this is extra. If you wanna get it, or don't get it, man. It's up to you. Piston stop and clutch removal tool. I think any 5th scale is gonna need this sooner or later. You have to take the clutch off, man. So get that. This again was recommended by Bottagel. It's nicely shaded, or it's not transparent in it. It's for sucking up. End of the day, you got petrol in the tank. I don't want to leave it in there, and I want to take it out. I want to isolate all the fuel in the house in a certain place. So this is the main tool I think I'm going to be using. This is from DDM, but I didn't buy it from DDM. I got it from RC Models. This and this. obviously they're the long ones. I've been using like similar ones, not similar ones, but short ones like shorties, and I got some medium sized ones that I use for my creating. So I thought, you know what, let me just get some long ones, you know, kind of long fish skirt. You're gonna get a bit of reach, but the only difference with this is like Botajo, he sort of he modded his ones, bro. Man's on the next level. He modded his ones to go on to his drill, basically hand driver. But these ones, I can see that it looks like it's already been done, bro, for you. So that's another bonus. So yeah, so all of these, they're all done, they're all ready to go, basically. Like I said, you don't need this stuff. This is just a thing from Rovan. Just a rope, man, and you pull your car when you're not driving it, or you're taking it to the field or back from the field. You know, nice to have one. There's something about a self-made kit, man. I don't know. You know, you're buying every single part, every single nut and bolt, you know, individually. Then you get to buy some amazing, like, tools. These are the best things, man. Tools, they're my favorite. Tools, clutch tool. These are my favorite things, man, innit? Because without tools, we'll still be cavemen, you know? Tires, banging engine, banging exhaust, and this will actually go bang. So I can't wait to hear this, man. Anyway, people, I'm gonna be signing out now. Like, share, subscribe. Please comment, let me know if I'm doing anything wrong, or if you got any recommendations for me.